midday picks of facts and spicy sides.
From breaking headlines to backroom whispers.
All served hot and fresh. Hello there, I'm Chal Lontoc. Join us in the next hour and a half with the news feeds of stories that matter to you.
Wow, so fast. I'm Ferdi Salvador. Glad to have you with us.
And I'm Mai Rodriguez. This is the Daily Dish. And we still have the Miss Universe saga. Miss Ivory Coast, Côte d'Ivoire.
Yes.
Alice. What's her name? Yessi.
Yes.
Yessi.
Yes.
Olivia, right?
Olivia, okay.
Yessi.
Yes, but she quit. But this is what's breaking from last night. That the new head or owner of Miss Universe, Mr. Rocha, has
Released a statement,
released a
Spoken
video saying that Côte d'Ivoire didn't win. This is according to him, that because of her citizenship, okay, that she cannot get visas, or she has to get visas for over 150 plus countries. That's why she's not eligible, quote unquote, to win Miss Universe. And this has caused a lot of anger throughout the world.
Yeah. His statement is drawing a lot of flack because some are saying, well, why let her compete in the first place if she has no chance of winning?
Exactly.
That would mean
and that
like
goes
countries,
for the other candidates.
Exactly.
That would mean for countries like Bangladesh, Nepal, would have no chance of winning too if passport power is what we are talking about.
Yeah, so I researched about the Philippines and how many countries we need a visa to. So it's approximately 121 countries. So Mr. Rocha, I hope you're watching, we have 121 countries that we need a visa to visit. That means to say, basically, we're also a hard country to get visas for. But we are a powerhouse in the beauty contest universe. So, but
we have won 3 times.
We have won more than
Miss Universe.
We are one of the most we're one of the top powerhouse countries in the world
in beauty
to
pageants.
win across all beauty contests, and that's globally recognized.
So the big question is, are these excuses? But that's just not the only thing that's been happening with Miss Universe.
Yes.
Other colorful things have been, very colorful things have been happening in the world.
I love your rainbow
I
color
know, right?
today.
Especially after Nicolo
Cosme.
You should be in
rainbow.
between us to break the black and green.
Yes, with Miss Universe, there was also Miss Anne, the ex-owner of Miss Universe.
Anne,
yes, who is allegedly being told that she is probably in hiding.
She allegedly fled the country because of financial woes.
Yes.
And she is now living in Mexico under the alleged protection of Mr. Rocha.
So they have an arrest warrant out for her over fraud charges.
For over 30 million
Thailand
baht.
Wow.
So,
but well, let's see. This is still super developing. I'm sure we're going to banter about this again tomorrow. But in other news, Kuya Kim has a tattoo for Eman. That's a beautiful tribute.
I'd love to. Oh,
there
it
you go.
is.
It's beautiful. It's beautiful. I mean, that's one way of honoring his beloved daughter. So wow.
I keep seeing in his IG, he still keeps on posting, like the TikTok videos of the two of them together, of Eman.
Yeah, but you know what? Eman transcends a lot of different ages.
True.
And like my daughter was very sad that she passed, and it affected her too. And she's 14.
And in a way, it has inspired a lot of talk about mental wellness as well.
Yes.
And healing. So thank you for that.
Yeah, that's
And
very cool. That's a great way to honor.
She's a reminder for us to keep in mind that kindness goes a long way. Just a little kindness every day.
Yes, and let's keep celebrating Eman. Thank you, Kuya Kim, for sharing that. It's super cool. Also,
speaking about celebration, we're celebrating because today our guest is no other than Arthur Tselishchev. I hope I pronounced this right. Tselishchev.
Yeah, pero pinu-end mo naman yung item po isa. Sandali lang before we talk about Arthur. He's a great artist, but talking about art and collectibles.
Oh, another handsome.
Yes, we've got an exclusive. There is a timepiece that's going to be auctioned on in December, and we've got details about that later in the show. And it is a Patek Philippe watch
Wow.
that was given to the former Senator Hilpuyat by the former President, First Lady Ferdinand and Imelda Marcos. So this is going on the auction block. Super rare and super important piece, and we'll talk about that by this is by
Are you a watch
Leon
collector?
Gallery.
Are you a watch collector? Because they really know these pieces when it comes to these, no, with auctioning.
Ferdi knows his watches. He's a
I'm
collector.
keeping mum about this.
I
I'm a
know
watch
it.
enthusiast, but collector.
But tell us, well, this watch has a story, right?
It's
And
historical.
what year was it?
We're going to talk about that later.
Okay.
But Leon Gallery actually also auctioned off a couple of months ago a watch also given by Ferdinand Marcos to one of his staunch supporters. It was a gold Rolex. So this is another super, super important piece in the auction block today. So
Excited
wow,
with that.
Something to
super
watch out
cool
for.
Leon Gallery. That's amazing.
I'm also excited with our other guest and feature today,
Yeah.
no other than ta-da-da-ta-da, Richard Gomez.
Yes, Congressman Richard Gomez is going to talk about his
Yes, the
latest
movie.
movie. And he sat one-on-one with our, of course, love Monique.
Salvage
Souza.
Land will be coming out soon. It comes from a 7-year hiatus when it
Oh.
comes to film. Because we haven't been seeing him, right?
Yes.
He hasn't
So-
done a movie in such a long time, and
Yeah.
now there's this Salvage Land.
Yes, and I
that
watched the
we
clip
have
of
to-
Monique's interview with him. It's super candid, so I can't wait for you all to watch it.
I hope we
actually
also
went-
get to see the TikTok video that they did.
Yes, but-
she was able to do TikTok with
Yes.
Yes.
Richard Gomez.
I believe so. But you have a lot of breaking news too.
All right, stay tuned for those stories. But first, we have the headlines.
This is my daily dish. This is my daily dish. This is my daily dish. My daily dish. My daily dish.
In today's headlines, a stunning declaration from Vice President Sara Duterte. She says she's ready to become president if and when President Bongbong Marcos decides to step down. Meanwhile, former presidential spokesperson Harry Roque sets the record straight on his supposed arrest overseas amid the trafficking charges he is facing. Meanwhile, actor/politician Richard Gomez is back on the big screen. The Leyte 4th District Representative will talk about his new movie, Salvage Land, later in the show. And we'll meet a modern-day Renaissance man, catch our conversation with artist and designer Arthur Tselishchev live. Our top story today, a bold statement from Vice President Sara Duterte as Malacanang remains under siege amid the ongoing saga surrounding the flood control scandal. Joan Manalo now joins us live from the Sandigan Bayan. Hi, Joan. Tell us more about what VP Sara said.
My Vice President Sara Duterte says she's ready to take over the presidency should President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. resign. She made a statement in an ambush interview yesterday in Davao City, responding to questions on whether she is prepared to uphold the constitutional mandate of succession if PBBM steps down.
Of course. Of course. There is no question about my readiness. I presented myself to you when I was a candidate for vice president with the understanding that I am the first in line in succession.
VP Sara's remarks come amid growing calls from various groups urging President Bongbong Marcos to resign. This follows a widening corruption scandal in flood control projects that has implicated several lawmakers and officials. VP Sara also addressed rumors of a political reset, a transition council, and proposals for a caretaker government. She says that her oath binds her to defend and preserve the Constitution, and that any movement outside of it is not her role to pursue.
I said in my oath to preserve and defend the Constitution. So yan yung trabaho ko. any extra constitutional movements or actions is beyond my sphere. So kung gusto nila na gumalaw sila labas sa constitution, eh nasa kanila na yan.
However, Malacanang maintains that resignation is not an option for PBBM. This after his sister, Senator Amy Marcos, publicly accused him of drug use. Palace Press Officer Undersecretary Claire Castro also said that only VP Sara's supporters are calling for PBBM to step down so she could assume the country's topmost position. Mai.
Joan, does the Vice President have any comment on continued calls for PBBM to undergo another drug test, especially after Senator Imy's statements? I understand the President already took one 4 years ago, back in 2021.
Yes, Mai, that is correct. And VP Sara said that the question now being posed to the president is his capability and decision making, which is why it has become imperative for the president, according to VP Sara, to undergo another drug test to ensure and to commit to the public that he is still worthy of serving as the country's president. Mai.
Thank you, John Manalo, reporting to us live from the Sandigan Bayan. This just in, the Office of the Special Assistant to the President for Investment and Economic Affairs will be dissolved. Malacanang says the Trade Department will now take over the office's trade agreements. Stay tuned to the Bilyonaryo News channel for updates on this developing story. Liberal Party President Erin Tanyada believes President Marcos cannot escape accountability for the questionable insertions in the 2025 budget. On BNC's At the Forefront, Tanyada says it's the same situation for former Speaker Martin Romualdez, since he is on top of the legislative measures that's tackled by the lower chamber. Former lawmaker Zaldico had claimed PBBM and then Speaker Romualdez ordered the insertion of 100 billion pesos to the 2025 budget.
I feel that it's hard for the president to wash his hands on the budget process because the secretary of the budget should always be on top of this in order to inform the president what are the amendments that happened based on the budget that was submitted originally to Congress.
Tanyada also gave unsolicited advice to Harry Roque, the spokesperson of then-President Rodrigo Duterte, come home and face the human trafficking charges lodged against him.
It's clear that Harry Roque had violated certain laws because the courts would not cancel his passport if there was no evidence to prove that he is liable. So we just wait on how the Interpol will act. If he has nothing to hide, then he should come home and face charges. No? One concrete example is Laila de Lima. She didn't run away. She faced it, and she was acquitted.
The Anti-Money Laundering Council, or AMLAC, has frozen the assets of 2 officials in connection with the allegedly anomalous flood control projects. The freeze order covers 230 bank accounts, 15 insurance policies, 2 helicopters, and an airplane, with the air assets alone valued at nearly 3.9 billion pesos. Issued on November 25, it targets a high-ranking official and a former government official. Authorities say the assets are linked to anti-graft and malversation violations. AMLAC Executive Director Matthew David says the order will allow a deeper financial investigation and ensure accountability for the misuse of public funds. So far, bank accounts, insurance policies, vehicles, properties, and e-wallets tied to the flood control scam have been frozen, totaling 11.7 billion pesos, a figure expected to rise with the latest orders. Quezon's 3rd District Representative Reynante Arrogancia faces the Independent Commission for Infrastructure in its ongoing investigation of alleged kickbacks from flood control projects. Let's get the latest from Ian Maghanoy joining us from Taguig. Ian, go ahead.
Hi, Mai. The Quezon City, the Quezon 3rd District Representative Reynante Arrogancia appeared before the Independent Commission for Infrastructure Office here in Taguig City this Wednesday for an executive session. The lawmaker was provided the affinity for an executive session based on the guidelines set by the Commission yesterday that resource persons being probed by the Commission may request and be granted a closed-door meeting should they need to divulge sensitive information which may then affect the investigation. Arrogancia was one of those lawmakers tagged by the Vizcaya flood control royalty couple for allegedly receiving 10 to 20% of kickbacks from flood control projects. Arrogancia have also managed to escape the media's ambush interview before the investigation through the back door of the ICI facility. Meanwhile, Occidental Mindoro Lone District Representative Odi Tariela is also set to appear today here for an ICI probe under an executive session 2. ICI said the commission is prepared and is conducting test runs in order to ensure that the live stream is working properly. Mai?
Ian, so today is the supposed second day of the ICI's live streaming of its flood control corruption probe. Is it up now? Is that pushing through?
The live stream of the investigation is already being prepared by the Commission, including its test run for a clear and uninterrupted streaming. Mai?
All right, thank you for the update, Ian Maghanoy, reporting from the ICI headquarters in Taguig. The Vizcaya couple's multi-million peso car collection continues to draw attention, but not necessarily bidders. Despite their premium price tags, 4 high-end units failed to sell at auction, raising questions about market demand for ultra-luxury vehicles. Our mobility correspondent G. Baroga has that story.
The collection is built to show off. That's how Top Gear Philippines Editor-in-Chief Dinzo Tabamo describes the controversial Vizcaya couple's fleet. 3 of the 7 vehicles held by the Bureau of Customs have been sold: the Mercedes-Benz G63 AMG, Mercedes-Benz G500 Brabus, and the Lincoln Navigator L. On Bilyonaryo News Channel's Beautiful Day, Dinzo explains that luxury car buyers behave differently from regular motorists.
With Bilyonaryos, they don't buy these cars eh. They want discreet eh. They buy Lexus, Land Cruisers, yung mga luxury but blend in.
He adds that many Bilyonaryos are practical. Cars depreciate quickly, unlike watches and other luxury assets that hold value longer. Ahead of last week's auction, one detail that stood out to Dinzo was the interior quality of the G-Class.
Alam mo yung when you're in Europe and then you enter like a luxury boutique, and when you enter like a Prada boutique, ganon, honestly, pasilip-silip lang ako, the smell of rich leather, rich, sweet leather. Ang bango ng interior ng G-Class. Grabe.
4 remaining units from the so-called flood control royalty will be re-auctioned. The Bentley Bentayga, Toyota Sequoia, Toyota Tundra, and the Rolls-Royce Cullinan, complete with its signature umbrella. Customs will reevaluate the vehicles following the failed bids. According to Dinzo, the European models are simply too expensive for the local market, while the Toyotas were built for the US market and aren't available locally, factors that affect bidder appetite.
So his advice to those buying used cars? Do your research and bring an expert friend so you know what you're getting into. For BNC Mobility, G. Baroga.
The 9th individual linked to an allegedly anomalous flood control project in Oriental Mindoro has been arrested. DPWH Mimaropa engineer Monchexis Tamayo was taken into custody yesterday afternoon at the NAIA following his arrival from the United Arab Emirates. Tamayo appeared before the Sandigan Bayan this morning for processing. This comes after 8 co-accused DPWH officials appeared in court and were brought to their respective detention facilities. Their arraignment has been set for December 2nd. Authorities are still tracking down 7 others with outstanding arrest warrants, including resigned Congressman Zaldi Ko. Ko, along with 15 former DPWH officials and SunWest Incorporated representatives, are facing arrest over the multi-billion peso flood control anomaly. Attorney Barry Gutierrez, former spokesperson of former Vice President and now Naga City Mayor Leni Robredo, cast serious doubts on the claims of resigned Congressman Zaldi Ko regarding alleged budget insertions. On BNC's The Spokes, Gutierrez points out that Ko not only seemed to read from a script in his videos, but his outfit never changed, a detail that already caught public attention. He also calls it hard to believe that Ko could have delivered billions of pesos without earning a single cent.
Ang problema, he hasn't addressed several fundamental shortcomings of the way the videos are presented. And I think that the next point that actually establishes that is simply yung refusal niya to admit any kind of wrongdoing on his part.
Na wala siyang kinita.
Na wala akong kinita. And sa akin, sobrang unbelievable nun eh. Ipuput mo ang sarili mo at that risk,
Right.
diba? Gagawa ka, magiging complicit ka, conspirator ka sa plunder, sa ganyang level ng pagnanakaw. Tapos sasabihin mo, si Martin Romualdez, 22%, si Bernardo, 2%, si Henry Alcantara, 1%. Ikaw, wala? So, ba't mo ginawa?
Gutierrez adds that if President Bongbong Marcos truly wants to clear his name from these allegations, he must take a more active and forceful stance in his defense.
If I were him,
Yeah.
if I were advising him,
Saldi ko, listen again.
I would tell him he should be more aggressive. Halimbawa, Saldico has named names.
Right.
Saldico has pointed to certain incidents. Kung ako yung Malacanang, I would, take that up. Sasabihin ko, o sige, binanggit niya si Yusek Bernardo, binanggit niya si Yusek Cadiz, binanggit niya si Henry Alcantara. Sige, tanungin natin. Di ba? Patawag natin to see if...
But they've already admitted their participation in that.
Yes, but ang pwede mo ipa-confirm, totoo ba itong mga meetings na nasabi ni Saldico na supposedly nangyari? Ibig sabihin, be more proactive in engaging yung specific details of the Saldico testimony na kung sinasabi niyo wala naman talagang katotohanan yan, madaling mapalabas.
The Philippines' uniformed services are stepping up their coordination and crisis readiness. In a historic 3-day exercise, the AFP, the PNP, and the Coast Guard showed unity to respond together to security threats and emergencies. Andrea Salve is on the phone for us for the details. Hi, Andrea. What can you tell us?
Mai, the closing ceremony of the 3-day interagency exercise Pagsasanay Sanlakas took center stage at Camp Aguinaldo as the AFP, PNP, and Philippine Coast Guard reaffirmed their commitment to a united defense and security posture. Officials declared the drill a success, the first multilateral joint tabletop exercise designed for top decision makers in external defense operations. Under the banner Together We Serve, Save and Secure, the ceremony emphasized a stronger, more integrated response capability among the country's uniformed services, sending a clear message that the nation is better prepared to face crisis and security threats. The closing marked the end of 3 days of intensive training participated in by the AFP, PNP, and PCG from November 24 to 26, 2025. The exercise was organized by the joint AFP, PNP, PCG Education, Training, and Doctrine Cell in line with President Ferdinand Marcos Jr.'s directive to strengthen interoperability through a whole-of-government approach. Speaking before all participants, AFP Chief of Staff General Romeo Bronner Jr. emphasized the importance of a more unified defense posture. He said, and I quote, "When we stand together, the nation is stronger." AFP Major General Llewellyn Banaag highlighted the goals of the exercise, streamlining command and control, standardizing interoperable communication, and enhancing rapid decision-making through scenario-based tabletop drills. PCG Captain Noemi Cayabyab pointed out that national safety and sovereignty rely on the ability of the AFP, PNP, and PCG to work, think, and respond together. She emphasized that the training reinforces the vision of a unified force during crisis or conflict. PNP Police Brigadier General Bowen Joey Masaudin for SPART said the PNP will continue to stand shoulder to shoulder with the AFP and PCG from preparation to execution and in applying all lessons to real-world operations. Back to you, Mai.
Thank you, Andrea Salve, reporting. Meanwhile, the Media Specialists Association of the Philippines, or MSAP, holds its 2025 Media Congress. Our Paolo Barcelon is on the line for the latest. Hi, Paolo. What's the agenda of this forum? What are we expecting?
There's a lot to talk about it, Mai, and this year's Media Congress focuses on the power of how human connection meets media evolution. Talks about the state of the Philippine media as well as technologies and AI usage have been at the forefront of this morning's plenary sessions. Kantar Media's Jay Bautista underscored the importance of how different media forms are still penetrating various segments of the audience, showing that print and broadcast media still have major audiences due to the hyper-localization of content geared towards audiences. The Media Specialists Association of the Philippines, meanwhile, has been looking forward for this first Media Congress in person in 6 years. MSAP President Rina Francisco says there are many more stuff to look out for, including workshops, dialogues, and other talks related to the state of the Philippine media. And the Abante Bilyonaryo Media Group, including the Bilyonaryo News Channel, is a proud media partner of the 2025 MSAP Media Congress. Mai?
Paolo, what are some key audience takeaways from the talks that you have attended, and how are viewers of various demographics consuming media these days?
Great question, Mai. Actually, there are a lot of insights that we got from the talk earlier by Kantar Media's Jay Bautista, including the trustworthiness of TV, newspapers, and radio, as well as the relevance of TV in terms of delivering different ad content towards the different advertisers. This in turn balances the demand for influencers and key opinion leaders as more audiences still find television and other traditional forms of media trustworthy. They are also looking into gaming, cinema, podcasts, video streaming, and music streaming as the primary way for fun and entertainment. But of course, we are also seeing in terms of how Filipinos view TV. In fact, Gen Alpha, or the 2 to 19-year-old segment, as well as the Boomers generation, are some of the bigger audiences when it comes to television, while Gen Zs and Millennials are more geared towards online and streaming experiences. Mai.
Thanks for that update. Paolo Barcelon reporting from the MSAP 2025 Media Congress. Amid a canceled passport linked to a serious case of qualified trafficking in persons, former spokesperson Ferdi Roque denies being arrested in Amsterdam yesterday. He says Dutch authorities booked him on a flight to Austria for asylum processing, but he wasn't allowed to board due to medical procedures he's had recently. Elijah Bonzo joins us live from the Justice Department for more on this story. Hi, Elijah, go ahead.
My former presidential spokesperson Ferdi Roque denied reports yesterday claiming that he had already been arrested. In a Facebook Live, Roque said authorities from the Netherlands booked him on a flight to Vienna, Austria, where he stated his request for asylum should be processed following the Dublin Rule. The aforementioned rule states that the country that granted a visa should also be the one to grant asylum, should an individual request it. And in Roque's case, that country is Austria. But at the airport, Roque claimed that he was offloaded from the flight because of the 2 medical certificates he represented, which stated that he was unfit to fly due to recent major and minor surgeries. Yesterday, the Department of Foreign Affairs confirmed that Roque's passport had been canceled in relation to the qualified trafficking in persons charges against him. Mai.
Thank you. Elijah Bonzo reporting to us live from the DOJ. Up next, we'll meet a modern-day Renaissance man whose interests go from art and beyond. Arthur Tselishchev will join us live after this short break. Don't go away. The Daily Dish will be right back.
This is my daily dish. Daily dish.
Welcome back. You're still watching The Daily Dish. Today, our guest is a man of many talents. He's an artist, photographer, interior designer, DJ, and of course, sometimes activist.
And of course, did we mention, he's quite the looker. Let's get to know this interesting man a bit better. Joining us is artist and designer Arthur Tselishchev.
Arthur, welcome to The Daily Dish. Thank you so much for coming over.
Hi guys, thanks so much for having me. Pleasure to be here.
Happy for you to be here.
You are so multi-hyphenated, and you're still obviously under the radar sometimes in the Philippines. What you're best known of course, is your pretty face in a lot of campaigns. You've been modeling for a long time here in the Philippines. When was the first time you arrived here?
I'm here for almost a decade, so it's been a long time. I got here as a model.
Matagal na.
Oo naman.
Marunong na?
Yeah.
Konti.
Pwede na.
Okay.
Yeah, it's been a while, so I was able to kind of pick up some phrases. Then I took a course, then I started to watch movies, just so I can basically understand some basics.
But why the Philippines, Arthur? What made you come here? Aside from your modeling, were there other things?
Not really at first. I wasn't planning to come here, but I was invited to work on the contract here as a model when I was still a kid. And then on the first month, I think, actually, first week, I fell in love with the country. And then I didn't want to go anywhere else. So, of course, I went back home and other countries to work. Then I wanted always to come back to the Philippines. I didn't even consider any other places. So I kept on coming back. And then after some time, I think that was like 2 or 3 years, I realized I'm pretty much settled here. And then I want to make it home, and I want to be based here.
What made you fall in love with the Philippines?
It's very cliche, I would say, but I think it's really people, because it's really true for me. Filipinos are most hospitable and kind people, and it's really important for me too, because I just like to have this energy around me. That's really like charging me. And then second part, I like to be surrounded by creative people. Filipinos are very creative. There are so many creative talents here. So that inspires me, that moves me, and then also pushes me to my limits. And then, of course, everything I think is going well despite of all of the challenges. I saw the architecture. I saw so much construction, new buildings, and I think this is the indicator of future, the economy. So I think Philippines has so much potential. That's why I just realized I think it's a great place to be.
And this is home.
This is home.
This is home na for him. Oh.
But he's originally from the Ukraine.
Yeah.
And obviously, there's political turmoil in Ukraine, and you've been very, very vocal about that. In fact, I think you are producing a show for next year. Tell us about that.
Yeah, I couldn't stay aside, of course, because being far away from home, from my family, it's mentally hard. But of course, try to be useful, productive, and be of good use. But this project you mentioned, I think it's worth also mentioning, is that Philippines Fashion Week is a very reputable organization. Is going to be featuring Ukrainian Fashion Week. So we're going to combine two. I think it's a great project under the Embassy of Ukraine. And they're planning to bring some Ukrainian designers. They're going to collaborate with local designers, make some capsule collections. And I think it's going to be very exciting. So stay tuned for the next year.
Oh, we will. Do you still fly back home? I mean, this is your home now, but to your other home where your family is?
No, I'm not able to, of course, at this moment. It's been, I think, 3 years, a bit more over 3 years. Before, it would be every year, twice a year, except now, because it's challenging. But I'm trying to be proactive here, be helpful as much as I can.
And you do speak out about it?
A lot, yeah, especially in the beginning. I did so many initiatives, so many fundraisers, exhibits about Ukraine, of course, not just for awareness, but also to generate some funds, because people really need help. Especially, I have, I think, big heart for kids. So we were able to do some initiatives for Bob Hospital in Kiev, the cancer children. So that was very heartwarming.
Wow, and that's a heavy thing to bear, no? I mean, especially children and cancer-stricken children. But you mentioned something, exhibits. Let's go into the art world of the crew's calling you right now, Papi Arthur. Okay, si Papa Arthur.
Because after all, si Arthur is a creative powerhouse. A lot of things that you've been doing. Interior designer, did I get it right?
Yes, and of course, like, look, he's also a visual artist.
Yeah.
He does a lot of painting on oil and canvas. Tell us about this.
Yeah, not really interior design, more of creative side, so being creative director of design. But I studied fine arts back home, and then all kind of designs too, in architecture as well. But here, what I really practice in the Philippines, mostly it's fine arts, the exhibits, initiatives. I also like to share my knowledge, giving workshops to kids, to students, actually to anyone, to professionals too. And then again, being a creative director, I just like to organize things and basically giving my creative vision to many aspects, not just limiting to one.
And what about your art? What inspires your art?
Being here for many years and traveling south to north, east to west, I really get inspired by local communities, especially ethnic communities. I get so much inspiration and ideas from them. And I also would like to preserve this because I think it's fading, because it's 21st century, people tend to forget about it. One of my missions is to really uplift it and show it from the best possible side, because I really see so much beauty in it. Because the indigenous topic is also very tricky. But I see so much beauty in it, so much history, and I would like to kind of elevate it.
Yes, is this indigenous Filipinos that you're putting on canvas?
Yes.
Which particular indigenous communities are you
There's so many, but the Bagobo, Kalinga, Yakal, Hanunomangyang, the ones I'm wearing now.
Yes.
So Ifugao, there's so many, and then they're all different, but I think it makes it all unite because it's still within one country. They have common grounds, but they have differences too, and I would like to portray all of this in different paintings, and that's actually my next exhibit.
Arthur, we're seeing paintings right now being flashed, but also earlier on, was that right? You teaching. You teach as well among the many hats that you carry.
Yeah, I don't really call it teaching because I think it's so much pressure adds on, right? But I think I call it more of like sharing my knowledge and experience. I really love to do this. It's very satisfying to be able to inspire someone, to pass your knowledge, because I studied art from 8 years old. Then I went to the college, university, and then I never really stopped learning. And then I think it's, again, another mission just to share it, because it really gives me so much satisfaction to see kids, or actually mature people, doesn't matter, to see them growing, getting better than you, and creating something even bigger.
Yes. What really astounds me right now, because you're also a photographer, but more than that is what you mentioned about featuring our ethnic communities here. I mean, obviously you are Ukrainian-born, you've made the Philippines your home, but you took that kind of passion to celebrate our culture, and that makes my heart really swoon, because wow, it takes an Arthur, a Papi Arthur.
Papi Arthur, just your heart swoon.
Yeah, just to to promote our indigenous tribes and those images, right? So, wow.
Sometimes, it takes, of course, other people to see what's within, and you have been speaking about our country more than actually other people who are here, and you've been showing our culture. So which particular, how do I say this, aspect of the Philippines that you really fell in love with? You said people, right?
Yes.
But aside from people, when it comes to culture, what brought about your inspiration? Because I see your art, your photography, like what Ferdi just mentioned. Which part of our culture?
See, there are so many, it's so hard to pick one, but I think if I need to, I would go for values, because we have very similar values with Ukraine too. And here in the Philippines, I see it's very clear, it's the family values. So I'm very close to my family. Like, there is no more important than my mom, my dad, and sister. So I think Filipinos have the same roots and the same grounds. And I see that with the ethnic communities too. When I go there, I see them interacting with each other, with me too sometimes. And they have the same values. I think that's what I want to project to. Because I think this has to really continue, even though, as I said, it's been faded. But I think there are new trends emerging, like so many local designers working with local communities, bringing up the weaves, the artistry. And then, like so many tools, they've been used
Hold
for a
on, hold
long
on. We're
time.
seeing someone extra special on screen
Oh
right
my
now.
gosh,
Who
I
is
wasn't
that?
paying attention. I was looking at Arthur and then listening to him intently. I can't believe this is part of that.
Of course.
So this is just one of the
The
many things that we
graphics
do
guys,
as well.
huh? You guys, you're in trouble with me later.
So Arthur's entwined with fashion as well. What is it with this week where we have people with good talent and good heart, but also good looks,
Yes.
Ferdi? So you know you've encompassed it all, and with all those hats that you do, I'm going to ask you a difficult question. Which one is it that you truly want to focus on?
Okay, tricky question, but I think for me personally, looks is nothing, talent is nothing, because I think it's not really about it in the 21st century. I think it's more about, again, the values and maybe the hard work, and then your purpose, finding your own purpose. But as I said, the look, I mean, it will fade. It's not forever. The talent, it's so hard because there's so many talented people. Like, how are you going to compete with that? But I think choosing your path and then your purpose in life, that's really the more important.
Right.
And that's going back to your question. I think mine would be, again, sharing my knowledge, bringing light to the world, because it's a bit darker sometimes, right? But I feel like there has to be light energy in here. And then at the same time, I also want to evolve and get, more wise. That's why I keep on studying history, technology, art.
Yes.
It's just...
Well, are you going to have an exhibit soon?
Yeah, I just
When?
finished one last month in Rustans that was all about summer and the ocean. So it was like sea and summer vibe. The next one I'm planning to is going to be featuring strong women of the Philippines. I've been working on this for, I think it's my third year. It's getting hard because I'm never satisfied with the style. And I always want to add, because when you read something, when you learn something, when you see something in the museum, right, some new detail, and I want to update my paintings, and it's just like never stopping process. But I believe next year I have to really finally give it a go. I already have 12 pieces.
There's a lot of strong women here.
Yes.
I hang out with 3 strong women daily. Okay, Monday to Friday, they're here.
Yes, I see that.
Also in the evening news, we've got 2 strong women there too, Corina and Pinky. So you can choose here too. There's a lot of subjects in
As I said,
Bilyonaryo.
inspiration is everywhere. Like how not to paint, how not to create.
Yes.
So that's going to be my plan. And then I have another one, which is also, it was a secret for a while because I was still exploring and I wasn't sure what to do with this. But recently I became a diver. I started to explore.
I know, I love diving.
Yeah. So I fell in love with the ocean. Of course, I want to do so much initiatives like with the cleaning, with the communities on the coastal line because they also need help. So I'm thinking of some projects related towards that. But the secret is going to be like, okay, I'm gonna share it. I'm doing art underwater. So I go down there and then I'm creating something.
Wow.
Is this photography?
No, it's art. It's
Wow,
draw.
that's breaking. That's breaking.
I won't show anything because it's still like brewing. But that's my...
Well, of course, you're going to come back on the show and talk about that next time when it's all like set up and you can show us pieces.
Would love to.
Yes, but okay, let's go watch out for Arthur's exhibit.
Arthur, let's leave the audience with this. Being a creative powerhouse, like I mentioned, what would be your advice to every creative person out there, to be able to combine not just your art, but also your advocacy?
Yeah, I always say to close people to mine, and you guys are one of them now, is that follow the light and spread the good energy, because I think that's what we need here. And then never really stop exploring. And they say sky's the limit, right? But I think there are no limits. It's just really your mind. And just always try to explore and try different things and go around and make friends and make connections just to absorb from everyone, because we need that exchange.
Awesome. Thank you for
Thank
connecting
you
with
so
us.
much,
Thank
Arthur,
you for sharing.
for being here and sharing yourself with us, and we can't wait for your next exhibit. Oh,
and I have a gift for you guys. I don't know.
Wow.
I don't know if this belongs to the format of
Always
your
with
show.
a good heart. Wow.
But since I've been doing many initiatives and I've been trying to use my art in some of them, this is the gift for your studio. It's a Christmas ball with my art.
Oh, we're gonna put it up in our studio.
Yeah.
That's super cool.
We have a little
Here,
something
Cam 3.
created by
wow.
you, right?
Wow, thank you so much. This is by
Awesome.
Arthur.
Thank you, Arthur.
Thank you, Arthur, and we wish you well.
Pleasure is mine. Thank you too.
We've got more news for you from around the world, plus sports and entertainment after the break. The Daily Dish will be right back.
back. You're still watching The Daily Dish. We begin world news in Brazil, where its Supreme Court has ordered that former President Jair Bolsonaro begin a 27-year prison sentence for plotting a coup against his successor. The ruling was finalized after Bolsonaro's appeals were rejected. He was convicted in September for attempting a coup after losing the 2022 election to President Luiz Inácio Lula da Silva. His sons say he is emotionally destroyed, though Bolsonaro insists he plans to run again in 2026. Right-wing allies maintain he remains influential, but polls show Lula is leading potential conservative challengers for next year's election. A new movie is making waves, opening fresh conversations about abuse and accountability in the Catholic Church. The film Nuns vs. the Vatican, directed by Lorena Luciano, follows a former nun, Gloria, who accuses a prominent priest of abuse, reclaiming her dignity and demanding to be heard. Luciano describes the documentary as a counterpoint to the Oscar-nominated Conclave. While that film highlights the church's male power structure, Nuns vs. the Vatican centers on women whose experiences are often overlooked.
I think that I always see conclave in its beauty and the richness. You really have this image of a very powerful church dominated by males, while in our documentary we show the counterpart, what you usually don't see, an army of women. You see, our nuns. If not because this happened and we have this documentary, they would be nobody forever.
The film premiered at the Toronto International Film Festival to a 4-minute standing ovation. The director hopes the documentary pressures church leaders to listen to victims and engage in a path towards justice.
And the drama continues. Miss Universe organization President Raul Rocha has stirred controversy after saying Cote d'Ivoire Olivia Yasse lost the Miss Universe 2025 crown partly because she holds a weak passport. In a live video Tuesday, Rocha claimed that Yasse's Ivorian passport, requiring visas for entry into 175 countries, would make it difficult for the MUO to manage her global duties. Adding to the unfolding saga, Yasse recently resigned as Miss Universe Africa and Oceania amid growing backlash over the pageant's results. A native of Cote d'Ivoire, Yasse is a daughter of a diplomat who incidentally serves as an honorary consul of the United Mexican States in Ivory Coast. Reports also claim she holds a U.S. passport, though she has not publicly addressed the issue. The remarks have fueled even more debate around this year's Miss Universe results, with critics questioning whether travel documents should influence the pageant's outcome. As fans prepare for rare movie treasures or treasures to hit the auction block, another beloved universe is building excitement of its own. Netflix is launching a massive global campaign for the final season of Stranger Things, turning it into a blockbuster-style event. Thousands joined a one last ride cycling event, while stories now sell everything from themed cereal to Care Bears inspired by the 80s. Experiences, pop-ups, and special displays are appearing worldwide, from Paris to Sydney. Episodes will release in holiday time batches, keeping the show in the spotlight through the New Year's Eves. Netflix also plans to expand the universe with a stage play, an animated series, and a live-action spin-off.
More than 1,350 pieces of movie history, from Will Ferrell's elf costume to Star Wars props, are heading to the auction in early December. The star item in this Boba Fett's EE-3 carbine rifle from Star Wars, The Empire Strikes Back, confirmed through detailed testing to be The only screen used one other highlights, including a Rebel pilot helmet, a Stormtrooper blaster, an Indiana Jones fedora. Costumes from Elf and Spider-Man will also be sold, along with Marty McFly's hoverboard and ballet slippers from the Red Shoes. Altogether, the collection is valued at around £8 million. So exciting. A Bilyonaryo News Channel exclusive. A timeless piece of Philippine history could soon be yours, coming from the private collection of former Senate President Gil Puyat. A vintage Patek Philippe 3671/1 takes center stage at Leon Gallery's year-end auction. The Kingly Treasures, the starting price at 400,000 pesos. What makes it truly unique, you ask? The 18-karat white gold wristwatch was a personal gift from President Ferdinand Marcos and First Lady Imelda, presented to Puyat for his 60th birthday on September 1st, 1967. Puyat, who was Senate President from January 1967 to January 1973, received the watch during a time of national ambition and political strategy. This heirloom is more than just a timepiece. It's a Philippine political history on your wrist. The Kingly Treasure auction happens December 6th. Ladies, this is just a super cool...
Talk about history.
There's a lot of auctions.
Wow,
So from
yes.
Hollywood to, wow, here in our shores, this watch is super, super important. I don't know if we still have a clip of the watch. There you go.
18K gold, but apart from that,
It's the engraving.
story as well.
The story,
yes.
because...
I have no doubt that watch enthusiasts will be going here and definitely auctioning.
Because a few months ago, as I mentioned earlier, there was a watch also given to one of Marcos's allies before his solid gold Rolex.
That went up for how much?
I don't recall, but it was a very good price that went for. But this one in particular is so important because of its provenance. And can you imagine?
It's not only luxury, it's also highly collectible because of all those things that you've said.
I mean,
the word timepiece.
Yeah, if I had the money for it, I would totally go to Leon Gallery on
we
December
know you're
6th.
gonna be there.
But yeah, guys, watch out for that at Leon Gallery. Up next, Leyte 4th District Representative Richard Gomez talks about his latest movie, The Daily Dish. We'll be right back. Welcome back. You're still watching The Daily Dish. After a long hiatus in the movie industry, Leyte 4th District Representative Richard Gomez is back with his new film. Monique Tuzon had a one-on-one interview with the multifaceted actor and politician. Let's go watch this.
Hello, welcome back, guys. So I'm here, what an honor. I'm with actor, athlete, model, congressman of the 4th District of Leyte, also a loving husband to Mayor Lucy Torres, and of course, a dad to the beautiful Juliana Gomez. Wow, that was a handful. We have Congressman Richard Gomez here. Ako yung napagod with all your titles. First and foremost, congrats.
Thank you, Mom.
With everything you've accomplished with your life, I feel like you've done it all. So that's where I want to start. Ano pa in your life that you haven't done? Ang dami ko nang in-intro sa'yo. What else haven't you done that you want to do?
I just do the things that I enjoy doing. And when I do something, I try to make the most out of it. Yeah, if I can be the best in the things that I do it. Especially when it comes to sports.
Yeah, you used to do rowing and fencing.
I did fencing for a very long time. I was a member of the national team for 17 years.
Wow.
then for shotgun shooting and volleyball as well.
That's amazing. I saw
Yeah.
your ad. You did rowing. I used to row crew
Yeah,
in,
yeah.
in
Really?
North Carolina. Actually, that's how I
Ah.
messed up my knees.
Oh
I was
my
gonna
God,
go to college
really?
for rowing. I
Oh,
miss
how
it.
nice.
Pero, Kong, how do you balance everything? That's what I want to know. You're doing a movie. We'll talk about that later. You're going to the House of Representatives.
Yeah.
You're taking care of your family life. How do you do it all? What's your secret?
It's really time management and activity management.
Okay.
I really plan my day. So between this time and this time, this is what I'm going to do, so that I don't overlap.
What's your typical day look like?
Oh,
Like, for
very,
example,
very busy.
tomorrow.
Like today.
Okay, sige, today.
Like today, I was up very early, so I did a little exercise, and then I went to Congress. I was there for 3 committee hearings, and then after that we did plenary, and then I had an interview with One Network, and now this is the one.
Wow, well, thank you.
I think I don't know if this is my last for today.
Oh, you probably have another.
I'm not sure. Yeah.
Well, thank you for making time for
But
us.
thank you for inviting me here.
Of course. And congrats on your movie,
Yeah,
Salvage Land.
It's a wonderful movie.
Tell us all about it. And why did you decide to take on the role? You're already so busy with life. So what made you decide to do a movie now?
Being in Congress makes me really busy, but you know the mess that's happening in Congress now, the turmoil, that gave me time to escape. Sabi ko, I don't want to be in the middle of all this mess. And I was thinking that if I leave Congress, they will not notice that I was gone for a while. And it's true.
So they didn't notice that
They
you were
didn't know.
gone?
They didn't know.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
How was the mood though when you were in Congress before you decided to take the movie? Because like you mentioned off air, it really affected everybody, right?
Yeah, yeah.
It's sad.
You know, Mo, we get good scripts once in a while. So when a good script like this comes to us, I don't let it go. I don't let it pass. Tama-tama, magulo sa Congress. So I go, how will I do this? Pumasok itong scandal, yung mga corruption issues. I go, ang gulo sa... I said to our Secretary and the Speaker, I'll be busy also, but you know, I'll be showing up once in a while. But I have other things to do. In short, I don't want to be in this mess. So true enough, I was doing the movie and I was doing my sports. When I came back in Congress, it's the same thing. They didn't know that I was gone.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Did they take attendance ba sa Congress?
They do.
And then they didn't notice you were gone for
No,
what?
but you have to. You have to write the.
told them naman.
You have to write the house that you'll be out, but you don't have to tell everybody. So I was out. Paalam ako. I'll be out. I'll be doing it.
That's so.
So when I got back there, I was back in my suit. Ay, Goma, kumusta? I go, okay. Nobody noticed.
Parang wala lang.
Parang wala lang.
Do they look at you when they're in Congress? Nasa starstruck ba sila? Because they're like, oh my God, it's the Richard Gomez.
I don't know. I don't really know. But, you know, I'm very friendly kasi. So I'm friends to many people in Congress.
So how did you prepare for the movie?
Siguro, meron na rin partly experience. You know, when I was a mayor, I was under the supervision of police. The police under our supervision. No, so we take care of the police. We know their activities. We give them orders, and that's exactly what Salvage Land is. It's a story about a retiring police with a son who's a budding policeman, very idealistic. And then we're located in a place that's medyo hostile.
Yeah.
There's so much criminality. And then one day, this happened. Every once in a while, we find cut up body parts.
Nakaraang buwan, paa. Nakaraang linggo, braso. Ngayon naman ito.
Oh, so gory.
That's why it's salvage land, because the word salvage is very familiar to Filipinos. It has happened here before, and it's still happening now.
Yeah.
And I can say that in the future, it will still happen.
So when
It's a story
viewers
about that.
when viewers watch your movie, what do you want them to take away?
Well, I want them to know that Salvage Land is a well-written script. Fantastic actors in it. It's properly directed. Again, bihira talaga yung dumating sa amin na magandang script. So when we get something like this, I don't let it go. I'm very script-based.
Okay, so
Yeah.
every projects that you've taken, even before, you really check the script a lot, and that's how you base it.
I want to know who the director is. I want to know who the cast is. Then I said, wow, this hands down, great.
So how was it working with the cast?
Oh, fantastic. We have fantastic actors like Elijah Canlas, Mon Confiado, Macoy De Leon, then two beautiful actresses, Cindy Miranda and Angela Morena. Yun na yung cast namin. Parang gagaling nila ng mga artista. They're so dedicated to their craft. They're so good with their roles. They're very much in character. Then galing ng director. So, you know, the director was just like cooking, no? Mixing all the ingredients and coming up with really great food.
Did any of them ask you for acting advice, especially since, kasi you're one of the best actors right here in the Philippines. So did anybody ask you?
Not really ask me, but every once in a while we talk about our craft. We talk about the things we need to do, and yun lang. So if in between the conversations, there are some lessons learned, siguro, yun na yun. But not really telling them, this is how you act, mga. It's just through conversation, through talking. Like.
Did you have any challenges doing this role? Because you haven't done an acting role in a while. And you mentioned it's a bit easy because, right, you've been doing it the same thing kind of in real life.
You know what was difficult in doing this movie? It was, after 7 years of not doing TV and movie, it was memorizing the lines.
That's hard.
Umpisan mo rin ako. Sorry, Sarge.
Hard. Kasi before, you know, when I used to do it, I can easily memorize 3, 4, 5, 6 pages. Just go through it, read it, act it out for a while, then I know it already. But this time, it's like, 2 pages pa lang, I was having a difficult time already. Yeah, so wala pa yung rhythm. But you know, on the second day, I got it.
You got into it naman.
Yeah. I just told my director and my co-actors, pasensya lang ng konti. I haven't done this in a long time, so medyo I'm trying to make up pa.
Oh, it's okay. I'm sure you did well because everybody seems happy, right?
You know what? I previewed the movie. We've seen it, we've watched it, and I can say that it's really a good movie.
What's your critique on yourself when you watch the movie? Because you haven't done this in a while. Maybe you're a bit rusty, but I'm sure you were fine. But if you had to critique one thing about you,
I don't know how to critique myself, no, but I don't really know. Pero what I can say,
or one thing na lang you're proud of.
I was able to act it out well because my co-actors were so good.
Okay, you had great support.
And for me to be able to act good, kailangan they're also good.
Yeah.
Pag hindi ko nabawi ang asawa ko, ibabalik ko kayo ng grupo mo sa bundok.
Yeah.
That's important.
Yeah,
any fun? Did you guys have any fun moments behind the scenes?
A lot of fun moments. It was very light on the set. You know, when we're not doing anything, when we're waiting for time, we talk, we chat, we eat. Yun ang ginagawa namin dun sa set. And we have a very beautiful, beautiful location somewhere in the north. Really nice location.
That's nice.
Parang timeless yung set na. Parang New Western, parang cowboy ba?
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it was that kind of set.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go drink first. Okay. Anyway, when is the movie coming out? And tell our viewers where they can see it and go watch it.
We have a premiere night on the 25th, and then the regular show will be on November 26th. It will be shown nationwide. So directed by Lino Cayetano, Richard Gomez, Elijah Canlas, Juan Confiado, and really good stars in Salvage Land.
I can't wait to watch it.
Yeah.
I have to watch it because I need to learn more Tagalog. Remember, I told you.
Yeah.
So they told me to watch Tagalog films.
Watch Tagalog films, watch Tagalog TV shows, and talk Tagalog to all your crew.
Yeah, I'm practicing.
Yeah.
We're having so much fun getting to know Kong Richard Gomez, but don't go away. Stay right there. We're going to get to know him more personally coming right up. The Daily Dish will be right back. Welcome back. We're still talking to Congressman Richard Gomez. We're going to talk about his life, food, and lots of food, and his beautiful wife and daughter. Kong, thank you so much again for being here with us. Now let's talk about your personal life naman.
Yeah.
What do you do for fun, Kong, when you're not busy doing everything? What do you like to do for fun?
I play a lot. I play badminton.
Oh.
I do shotgun
So
shooting.
that's why you're so fit pa.
Yeah, yeah. You know, when you're over 30 years old, you need to be fit all the time.
I agree.
You agree?
Yeah, because after 30, I'm like, your metabolism is not
Sometimes
that fast.
you become, tamad, di ba? Hey, sometimes you wake up in the morning, you don't want to do anything, but no. You have to tell yourself, let's go, let's move a little, let's get some exercise,
Yeah.
and let's get some sun.
Do you
I'm
guys-
always out in the sun.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm not in the sun. I need to
See my
tan.
color?
I'm
My
trying
color's
to
dark.
tan.
Yeah.
This is the whitest I've been because I'm always indoors. So next time, Kong, you can make me pasyal sa Leyte because I've never been.
You know what? You should bring your crew, bring your staff, and then cover Ormoc City.
Oh, that would be
Yeah, we
wonderful.
will host you there.
What's the cuisine there that I must eat if I go to
Oh.
Ormoc?
We're famous for humba. Humba.
I love humba.
You love humba?
Yes.
Yeah.
The pork.
Yes.
The sweet pork.
Yes.
I eat it with lots of rice.
So
Sarap ng
you
humba.
understand a little Visayan already, di ba?
Gamay only.
Oh, gamay.
Pero humba is lami.
Kahibaw ka nga nung humba ang gitawag sa pagkaon.
Yes.
Because humba is humot nga baboy.
OMG.
Humot, that's humba.
Oh, I did not know that.
Yeah.
Wow, fun fact. I
Yeah.
learned something. Oh my gosh, I'm so hungry now. Who cooks at home?
Huh?
Do you cook at home? Or si Mayor Lucy Torres?
I cook a lot at home, but you know, we have a great cook at home also.
Really?
So I just tell her, do this, or I show her a reel, go, Mena, do this, cook this. She comes up with good food
Oh,
at
I
home.
can't wait.
Yeah.
What's your favorite food of all time?
Adobo and sinigang.
Oh, best.
I
Classic
love
Filipino.
Pinoy food
Yeah.
so much. Yeah.
Comfort food, right?
Yeah.
If you can describe...
Adobo and kanin, okay na ako dyan.
Right?
Yeah, yun lang.
Adobo na dry. I like the one that you refried
really?
with egg.
Oh.
No, yung 2-day-old adobo that you
Yes.
refried, that's my favorite.
Sarap.
Parang adobo tapsilog. Well, it's not tapsilog, adobolog. I don't know what the name is.
Nice,
It's so good.
At least you're not very picky with your food.
No, I eat everything. That's
Yeah.
why they always send me to the food shoots because ako yung matakaw.
Ah, really?
Yeah.
I
love food.
like your work. It's really fun.
Thanks.
That's very fun.
Right?
Yeah.
Super chill lang kami.
Yeah.
But I want to know, if you were to describe Ormoc to me, since I've never been, how would you describe it?
You will fit in very well in Ormoc.
Really?
Yeah, because Ormoc is the city of beautiful people.
Wow, did you guys hear that? City of beautiful people. Wow, I got confidence. Thank you so much, Kong. Yes, I would love to go there. What's true naman? Because your wife, she's stunning. Your daughter is so beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
What do you guys like to do for fun as a family unit?
Oh, we just love being together. When we have enough time, we go out and travel. But we love eating out.
Oh, what are your
Oh.
favorite spots? Or maybe favorite cuisines to eat
You know,
out?
of course, I love Japanese, I love Pinoy. Basically, yan talaga yung gusto ko. But we love trying out restaurants, especially in Manila. Di ba meron ng mga Michelin
Dami,
yan?
oo.
So we try to do it one at a time when we're
Oy, sama
together.
ka with us. We're doing a Michelin list
Really?
also
Tour?
sa shoot. Yeah,
Oh,
you guys can
nice.
join us.
Yeah, well, invite me.
You're invited. We got your number now, so we'll invite you. Do you guys have any fun plans this Christmas season, or are you guys gonna lay low
For
lang?
Christmas, we always stay in Ormoc.
Aw.
We're always there. Yeah, we celebrate Christmas with the people of Ormoc. And then we have a series of shows, so many activities during Christmas.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
sweet. What's a must staple dish that you guys do sa Christmas?
Staple dish, of course, ham. Staple dish. You know, we don't have that much in Ormoc, but I also love puto bongbong.
Oh my God, me too, Kong. That's my favorite.
You love that?
Puto bongbong is my
Sarap.
favorite. Mag-food trip na tayo, Kong. I'm so hungry.
But it's not very Visayan, ha? That's
Really?
more Tagalog.
OMG,
Oh.
you know, I like make tambay in the churches, like in the morning, just so I
Yes.
can get puto bongbong.
No, you know, in Ormoc, it has been a tradition since we started in politics in 2010 that every Christmas, at the start of Simbang Gabi, we have a house very near the church, and that house serves hot chocolate, and we call it puto.
I love puto. The white
Yeah,
thing, right?
the
With the
white thing,
cheese
yeah.
and the white thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, the kakanin.
Yes, but there are different kinds of puto.
Yeah.
The puto is like parang mamon, something like that, diba? And then there's another one, it's like rice.
OMG.
Yeah. So this one is the rice one wrapped in banana leaves, and we serve it with hot chocolate. So yung mga people coming from Simbang
I'm
Gabi,
so hungry.
coming from Simbang Gabi, they just walk to our house, and then they get their free hot chocolate and puto as they go home.
Okay, Kong, now I know what I'm doing for Christmas. I'm going to our mall. That sounds amazing. That sounds like the best Christmas
We've been
ever.
doing it for the longest time, every Christmas.
Oh,
that's our treat to our people.
I love it.
Yeah.
That's the best.
Yeah.
Kong, while we have you here, I want to talk about misconceptions people have about you.
Okay.
What are they? And what do you want to like that you hear yung mga gossip? Because ang daming marites,
Yeah,
right?
well,
So what are the misconceptions people think about you? And debunk them right now.
They think I'm mayabang.
You're
Yeah.
so nice.
No, kasi when they see, parang I'm overpowering, I'm so big, I'm tall, parang kala na suplado ko. So when I don't smile, I'm just like that. But yeah, they think I'm suplado.
So when people approach you and ask you for photos, okay
I
lang.
love taking pictures with them.
Oh, guys,
Yeah,
he loves taking photos.
I hardly refuse
Really?
taking photos. Yeah.
So when you're always out in public, you're in the mall,
If they want
make
to have a picture with me,
oh, that's
sure,
sweet.
yeah. You know why? Because that's the only time they can have a picture with me. And they don't see me every day. They don't see me in the mall every day. So,
That's
so when there's a
true.
chance, a picture, I think a picture tayo.
Oh, I love that. We're gonna do a quick.
I'm very generous with that.
Yeah, I can tell he's so nice. Dami nga nagpa-picture sa kanya already. Kong, we're gonna play a fun game now.
Oh.
We're gonna do rapid fire. You're just gonna pick whatever comes to mind, okay? Ready? Coffee or tea?
Oh, coffee.
Morning person or night owl?
Morning.
First thing you do when you wake up? Don't lie, huh?
I stretch.
Wow,
stretch.
that's a good one.
Yeah, I stretch.
Well, that's the first time I've heard somebody
Yeah.
stretch. Tama, I need to do that. Okay, what inspires you?
Oh, my family, my wife and my daughter. Yeah.
Songs that put you in a good mood. Maybe give us two.
I'll tell you. I love our music of the 80s and some of the 90s.
Oh, what? What's your favorite song right now?
Huh?
Yeah, pa-sample. Teach me an OPM song.
OPM. Well, when it comes to OPM, I love Rico Puno, but yes, 70s and 80s. I love Rico Puno, I love Hachi Alejandro, I love the Apo Hiking Society. Kasi the songs of the 80s, I love them so much.
What's a song now that's stuck in your head? Your LSS. Your last song syndrome.
Wow.
Like parang when you're mad or like sad or you want to get in a good mood, what do you listen to?
Tan 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 tan, kay ganda ng ating musika, kay ganda ng ating musika. Tarararara.
Oh my gosh, Kong, you can sing too.
Yeah,
Nakalimutan
that's
ko
Haji
in my
Alejandro.
intro. Singer also. Oh, lahat na Kong! Oh my God, your voice is so nice!
I don't know. I sing in the bathroom.
Yeah, same. Sa banyo hanggang there lang. Dancerist ka din? Baka you
I
dance
don't
din?
dance.
Kong, don't lie. I've seen you sa TikTok habang maganyan ka.
But you know, that's my stage fright.
Huh?
Yes.
Dancing?
Yes. Kami yung mga artista, we should have this promo. But when we were younger, when we would promote, kasama yung dancing sa show. So we are asked to dance, we choreograph dance. So I would rehearse. But when it's lights on already, and we're ready to, not roll, but you know, in live show, go, action na. My God, I freeze.
Aww.
Oh, that's really my stage fright.
But it's okay, you do it, you
But I
handle
love
it so
dancing.
well.
Yeah.
The dance in private lang. Okay, what's your guilty pleasure?
Oh, I love ice cream.
What flavor?
Chocolate.
Oh.
I love chocolate ice cream.
You're making me hungry.
You know, I also love, those chocolate-covered ice cream.
Oh, yes.
I love just the
chocolate
coating.
part.
Just chocolate coating. Then the vanilla, I give it to Lucy.
That's so funny.
Di ba may ganun?
How cute!
I just eat all of that.
Yeah.
And then it's really clean. And then she knows that it's her turn to have it. I get the chocolate, she gets the vanilla.
Is that the secret to your guys' long-lasting marriage?
Maybe. That's one of the things that make our marriage happy.
Cute. Okay, let's see. One thing you can't leave home without.
Oh, right now it's always a cell phone.
Yeah, you have
Yeah, and your credit card and some cash.
Yeah, always.
Yeah.
The best advice you've ever received.
Oh, love the things that you do and you do it well.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, describe your leadership style.
I'm very, you know, that was very evident when I was a mayor. I was very collaborative. I like working with people. I enjoy picking their brains and then putting them to work and making my decisions based on what's good for everyone.
Okay, your biggest challenge now as a public servant.
Oh, the biggest challenge is really this corruption mess. Yeah, even if you're not part of it, people blame you because you're in Congress.
Yeah, you guys are put in a bubble.
Ginawa ng ilang tao, apektado yung buong institution ng Congress. And it's painful.
Is it affecting your mental health?
Not really. I try not to be affected. I was able to escape for a while.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know. Galing nga eh. That was a perfect sakto timing, no?
Timing talaga, timing.
Okay, your biggest learning as a congressman?
Biggest learning is really to enjoy working with people and network with the people you work with in Congress.
Yeah, it's always the people you work with.
And then try to build relationships. That's very, very important, especially in public service.
Right.
Yeah.
We're almost done, Kong. Okay, who's your hero?
Oh, of course, God. God's my hero, but when it comes to comic characters, my hero Superman.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, you should play the Filipino Superman. Ayan! Oh, if you guys are watching.
I did a version of that.
You did not?
A local version, Super Islao. Long time ago.
Really?
In the early 80s, I did that when special effects was so crude. Oh, you know how crude it was?
I want to watch that. We should pull that up from the archives.
You know how crude it was, of course. We have the green screen, or the blue screen. And then how we do the flying scenes. We have some sort of a seesaw. Diba? And then we lie down on top of that seesaw and it brings us up like that. And you have a big fan in front of you. So that's how we would fly.
That's so
funny. Yeah,
funny.
that's how we would fly. Funny.
I have to watch that now.
Don't.
I'm gonna watch it then I'll call you. Kong, I finally watched it! What a great movie! Ang galing mo mag-fly!
Tawagin niyo na akong Super Islaw.
Okay, we already talked about this, your favorite dish, so we'll skip that. Okay, so what will you do if you had 1 billion pesos?
1 billion pesos? Siyempre, I'd keep it for my family. Nowadays, 1 billion pesos is not much. Especially if you have to use, if you're in government, 1 billion pesos can do you so many things for. I'm talking about what we do in Congress.
Right.
You can build so many roads, build so many schools, fix bridges, do your flood control properly.
Exactly,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Grabe, 1 billion will go super far
Just
talaga
like
if
that.
you do it correctly.
Yeah.
Now, Kong, last question.
Yes.
What is your dream vacation with your family?
Oh, I'd like to bring my wife to Lake Garda.
Where's that?
Yeah, Lake Garda is in Italy, somewhere in Lonato. Yeah,
Beautiful.
it's why I know Lonato because I go there for shotgun shooting, and the lake of Garda is such a beautiful location. Ganda.
I gotta
And
check
then,
that out.
Yeah, you should go there.
Oo nga.
Yeah.
Sige, mag-honeymoon
Your
ako
fiancé would
there
know
with
that
my
for sure.
fiancé.
Yeah.
I'll check it out. Well, thanks, Kong.
Yeah,
I had so
thank you.
much fun with you.
Oh, thank you.
Daming food trips that we're gonna plan with you, ha? Don't block me. Baka you'll be like, Kong, let's go. We have a food trip na.
Italy is one of the places I want to go to. I'd like to go to Naples and learn how to be a pizzaiolo.
I just went to Naples and I was there last May.
Really?
Oh my God, the pizza was the best pizza.
Of course.
Sinag-bonding talaga kami sa food. Right?
I really want to go there and I know how to make pizza. But
It's
I want to
different.
get my pizzaiolo certificate.
OMG.
Yeah.
And then from Naples, you can go to Amalfi Coast.
Oh, nice.
It's
Yeah.
beautiful. Have you been to Positano?
Positano, not yet.
You guys
I always
should go.
to Milan and then
Yeah.
northern part.
So next time do that.
go
Naples and then
south.
you just go south. It's
Yeah.
beautiful.
Wow.
No, Kong, you want to look at the camera and do a message to our viewers, like a Christmas message na hopeful.
Yeah.
Kasi ang gloomy. You know how gloomy ang Christmas natin ngayon.
Hello, I'm Richard Gomez, and it's been a while, no? Na medyo hindi masyado maganda yung takbo ng Pilipinas, pero let's be positive. It's almost December, and it's almost Christmas, so let's just celebrate Christmas with your family, with your friends, and your loved ones. And let me be the first one to greet you. Merry Christmas.
Oh, I love it. And I'll see you at Ormoc.
Yeah,
I'm inviting myself. I'm going there for
Please.
Christmas.
You know what? Before we end, in Ormoc, we have a food festival. It's called Lechon Kumbira.
What is a kumbara?
Lechon kasi is we have one of the best lechons in the country.
I did
of course,
not know
Cebu's lechon is good. No, Manila lechon is also
Mhm.
good. But you should try the lechon of Ormoc. So we have a lechon festival, and we have a contest.
Can I be a judge?
Oh yeah,
Can I
please.
be a judge? Kung absent ako, guys, I'm
Please.
gonna be in Ormoc.
Yeah, you should be there.
When is this?
We do it twice a year during Fiesta, which is June, and then during Foundation Day, which is September, October.
Ang tagal, I have to wait till
Yeah.
June. Okay, I'm
Yeah.
blocking my calendar in June because I'm going to
Yeah.
Ormoc. December muna for the puto and the hot chocolate and the
Yes,
puto bongbong
yeah.
that we're gonna do, and then we're gonna do June
Oh yeah,
for the
oh,
lechon.
yeah.
Yes,
Christmas time's good.
I can't wait. Well, thank you, Pom, for joining
Thank you.
us. Such
Thanks
a
so much.
pleasure
Thank you,
having
thank you.
Everybody, that was Congressman, singer, also dancer sometimes, actor, model, ano pa, dad, husband, lahat na. The King, Richard Gomez. Thank you.
Thank you.
It is always so good to see the Richard Gomez. And don't forget, watch out for his comeback movie, Salvage Land. Meanwhile, we have this breaking news. President Bongbong Marcos has strong words for resigned Congressman Zaldi Co. In a new video message, PBBM says Co was actually in touch with the government and tried to blackmail the administration. Let's listen in.
Magandang araw po sa inyo lahat. Ito patuloy sa aking pagre-report sa inyo tungkol sa mga development sa mga kaso na hinggil doon sa mga flood control project. At i-report ko po na ngayong araw yung AMLAC, yung Anti-Money Laundering Council, nakakuha na po ng 2 freeze order. This brings the total amount of assets frozen to about 12 billion pesos. Kasama po dito ang mga air asset ni Saldico, ang value mga 4 billion. At bukod pa ron, meron po tayong nakuhang 3,566 na bank account, 198 insurance policies, 247 motor vehicles, 178 real properties, 16 na e-wallet account, at saka air asset na frozen na. Umpisa lang po ito. Mas marami pong asset ay mafo-frozen para maibalik ang pera ng tao sa kanila. Ito po ang aming pangako that the money of the people will be given back to the people. Meron din pong development, yung ICI at saka ang DPWH, magsusumite po ng ebidensya sa ombudsman and magrekomenda sila ng kaso ng plunder, anti-graft, bribery, conflict of interest sa 8 congressman na may-ari ng mga construction company na may proyekto sa DPWH. Lastly, meron po akong ibabanggit sa inyo. Dinapitan po kami ng abogado ni Saldico at nagtatangkang mag-blackmail na kung hindi po namin kakanselihin daw ang passport niya, hindi na raw siya maglalabas ng video. I do not negotiate with criminals. Kahit maglabas ka na ng video ng lahat ng kasinungalingan mo na pag-destabilize sa gobyerno, gusto kong malaman mo, Saldi, makakansela pa rin ang passport mo. Hindi ka na makakatakas sa hustisya.
Meanwhile, Zaldico's legal counsel, Roy Rondain, denies the president's allegations, saying he has not spoken with anyone from the government to negotiate the stoppage of the videos for the passport. He reiterates he has no control over the release of Co's videos. He says the videos of his client are real and authentic. This comes after Malacanang raised concerns regarding the authenticity of course, video messages. And we'll be closely following this story throughout the day, especially the AMLAC's new freeze orders.
Absolutely. And on tomorrow on the Daily Dish, influencer couple Jeff and Rhea Ong will join us on the show, and we're also having our psychic, Jay Costura. Perhaps we can ask about what's happening today live. Catch those conversations live noon only here on BNC, the Bilyonaryo News Channel.
Finally, your request for the manguhula. Now,
And
let's
can
do
you
the
guess?
Christmas
Yeah, how many more
countdown.
days?
29 days
Oh my
until
God!
Christmas.
29 days before Christmas. We hope you already have your Christmas tree up.
That's it for us today, Wednesday, November 26. Join us again tomorrow for more Real Talk.
A lot of spilled tea.
With zero filter, I'm Chal Lontoc. Stay tuned to the Bilyonaryo News Channel.
I'm Ferdi Salvador, always on top of the news and stories that matter most.
Thanks for making us your lunchtime companion. I'm Mai Rodriguez. That's the Daily Dish. Serve! Yay!
See you tomorrow.